news tonight. FCT traditional rulers urge the youth to shun social vices in the celebration of Salah and beyond. Internally displaced persons in Durumi camp celebrate Salah with special gifts. And Nigerian media joins counterparts world over to observe World Press Freedom Day with focus on enhanced freedom of expression. A very good evening. It's good to have you join us on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. I am Miriam Amadi. The Eid al-Fitr message in Nasarawa West Senatorial District centered on the need for Muslims to build on the lessons of Ramadan, adhere to the tenets of Islam, and promote peaceful coexistence.
Ustaz Awal Abubakar, the chief imam of Kefi, led the congregational prayers enjoining Muslims to build on the lessons of Ramadan, such as spiritual and moral discipline, respect for mankind, generosity, as well as sense of equality before Allah. In Nasarawa local government, the message by the chief imam, Ustaz Aliyu Abdullahi, was that of adherence to the tenets of Islam by Muslims and being magnanimous in their dealings.
We urge our people to continue to live with the spirit of Ramadan. It's not just because the Ramadan is over so people can go back to whatever things they are doing, which they know are not quite in tandem with the teachings of Islam. Islam is a religion of peace. Our people must live peacefully, regardless of whatever creed, whatever tribe, whatever religion, whatever language.
Emir of Kefi, Sheikh Chinduya Musa III, and his Nasarawa counterpart, Ibrahim Usman Jibril's goodwill messages were advised to their subjects to embrace entrepreneurship, vocational training, agriculture, as well as being law-abiding citizens for economic prosperity and peaceful coexistence. The festivities were conducted peacefully. From Kefi, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
Youth have been enjoined to celebrate the Eid al-Fitr devoid of social vices. Rosemary Bilal reports that among the traditional rulers who made the call is Aguma of Gwagwalada, who also called for a peaceful celebration.
The Aguma of Gwagwalada and other traditional rulers, while celebrating the Eid al-Fitr, advised Nigerians on the just concluded Ramadan fast, dwelling more on the need for youth to shun social vices that are capable of destroying their future.
Suka dauko yanzu in aka sauko idi haka a bude mashin ta gudu a kai mashin cire salansan mashin har an end of the abun wanda zai fadi ya karye ko ya mutu ma. To muna ja kunne matasan mu cewa ba alheri bane bayan sauko idi ka zo kana yi wannan ba musulunci ba gabaki da ka fita musulunci ba musulunci bane.
Taking of alcohol are the main source of causing this crisis here and there, kidnapping, these India hams and the rest of things are the one disturbing the mentalities of the youth of today.
Stakeholders in their messages said beyond the celebration is a reminder for Muslims to sustain lessons of sacrifice, obedience and charity beyond the holy month of Ramadan.
At the end of the fasting, 30 days fasting, where zakat will be shared. Zakat means your wealth has been shared to people that are less privileged. So the importance of it cannot be overemphasized. It encompasses.
May Allah continue to bless all of us and show us more years ahead.
Allah is great is the call to worship, messages from imams in the communities.
What we learn of the Ramadan throughout the Ramadan fast, we continue to unity and peace in our country. That's what I'm saying.
They enjoin Muslims to continue to pray for the peace and progress of the nation. Rosemary Bilal, NTA News.
The Post Old People's Home has reiterated its commitment to the care and welfare of the elderly. Founder of the home, Hawa Umar Jibrin, reaffirmed this during a Salah get-together to mark the end of Ramadan fast. Abdullahi Ajia reports.
On the occasion of the Eid al-Fitr celebration, the Post Old People's Home says love, sacrifice and care for others that bridge the bond of unity and peaceful coexistence should be cultivated beyond the Ramadan, especially for the senior citizens.
We have prayed to God to bring peace to this country and to keep us safe always. And we also need them around because they are the ones that are custodian of our history. The elderly people, their prayers go a long way to keep us safe. And we pray that at the end of the day, we shall continue to take care of them.
This Feast of Salah was the organization's way of reminding all of that neglected responsibility of taking care of the elderly in the society.
Thank God that we have a lot of input from the presidential order on how facilities are to be done, particularly in the city of Abuja. And I think this is part of what we were trying to, espouse in this kind of setting, so that at least people will know and citizens will appreciate the position of the elderly, and that should be given some top priority.
We will all get old one day. We owe them a lot. I urge other citizens to join in encouraging this initiative.
The organization is advocating more attention and support towards the cause of the senior citizens who require more medical attention, urging individuals and organizations to complement government efforts towards improving the lots of those who have paid their dues in the developments of the country. Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
Fitri is as important as any other Islamic religious festival. In the spirit of the season, Aisha Obali was at the residence of Adekola Bada to witness how families celebrate.
The family of Adekola Bada played host to NTA crew at the special occasion of the Eid al-Fitr celebration. It is a tradition, according to Aisha Adekola, for them to host family and friends. It is also a fulfilling time for them to express love without bounds.
My neighbors, they are my sisters. I so much love them because during December, that's what they do to us too. So I appreciate them.
Adekola Bada believes Muslims should continue to live and abide by the lessons of Ramadan.
Whatever we did during the fasting, our good deeds, and all of us know it, but we have to continue with it after the Ramadan.
And their family friends were not left out in appreciating the family for the show of love.
It's one God that all of us serve. I see her as my sister. She's my sister. We have lived in this compound for more than 25 years.
We are always looking forward for Salah because early in the morning, our door always knocked with their food. Exactly. So immediately we finish praying today, we just had a knock and we collect our Salah food.
Because as Muslims, today is a day of giving. You have to give both your Muslim families, your friends, and even the Christian families and neighbors too.
At the end, the appeal is for Nigerians to continue to preach and show love, peace, unity, and tolerance. In Abuja, Aisha Ubali, NTA News.
It was also a double celebration at the internally displaced persons camp, as the Salah celebration came with a special gift. A family was blessed with a baby girl. Hadiza Godwin Ebony reports.
A visit to the internally displaced persons camp in Durumi for the Salah celebration. Our visit was welcomed with the birth of a newborn into the camp.
So we thank God to have our new baby for Salah today. So one of our women, this woman, she reached like 8 years. She married, she don't have a baby. And now today, I will deliver her successfully.
Through the good Nigerian will be able to celebrate Salah somehow.
Amid the joy of a newborn in the camp, the IDPs were also happy for a successful completion of the Ramadan, though the camp was devoid of its usual visitation by well-wishers during festive periods. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, NTA News.
The long holiday will linger in the minds of many as fun seekers made the most of it on adventure, laughter, and quality family time. From Apanya, this report gives a panoramic view of the Salah celebration at recreational parks.
Young and old in their numbers can't wait to go unwind. But not until they are cleared by security checks will they go beyond these gates into adventures that await. There is no dull moment inside as families gather in groups to relax and enjoy the time out.
It's awesome out here. It's fun, full of fun, and there are a lot of things I haven't tried. Like I tried them today. It's a beautiful outing, if I would say.
I'm so happy today. The way the children play and the way they dress.
The roller coaster, then I want to try this, then I want to go to water splash, then I want to go to the arcade.
The opportunity to bond at Jabi Lake came at a price for many who relished the excitement provided by brisk businesses making a fortune by providing goods and services. Security personnel were on ground to ensure smooth Salah celebration. In Abuja, from Apanya, NTA News.
And away from the Salah celebration, the Nigerian media, like their counterpart elsewhere, joined the global community to observe the World Press Freedom Day, aimed at enhancing freedom of expression and professional ethics. Chidema Ansanagomo brings us details.
Freedom of press is the right to gather, transmit, and publish news anywhere without a hindrance. The media as an integral part of the society and fondly referred to as the fourth estate of the realm have been very active in keeping watch both on the government and the governed, as well as a surveillance on the international terrain. There have been an effective umbilical cord that binds the general public together with the rulership.
There should be free speech, but people should be conscious of what they say and make sure whatever you say is in the best interest of the public.
It's that we have a very press that is free to be able to publish the relevant news that we require.
Believing that the media needs to be encouraged and assisted as the society cannot do without the media, and neither can the media do without the society. And the only way the media could adequately perform their statutory roles is commitment to freedom of press by all. Celebrating World Press Freedom Day, observers say is apt and a step in the right direction.
There is freedom of press in Nigeria to some extent. I don't think the government is stopping or depriving any media, whether electronic or print.
They have remained focused in educating the public, sensitizing, informing the public, representative of the public, and the society at large. The mass media, some media houses, in an attempt to perform their social responsibility, have been accused of unbiased reportage, sensationalism, and personal prejudice.
Chidema Ansanagomo, NTA News.
New 5 Alive Poppy, available in lemon, orange, and mango flavors.
And now sports. Federation of International Football Association, FIFA, sanctions Nigeria over fans' invasion of the Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja, during the Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifier with Ghana. As Liverpool tonight face Villarreal of Spain in the second leg of semi-final of the UEFA Champions League, Mariam George Jetobo has the details.
The Federation of International Football Association, FIFA, has sanctioned Nigerian Football Federation
over the stampede that occurred at the Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja after the country failed to qualify for the Qatar 2022 World Cup. According to the latest FIFA disciplinary report published on its website on Monday morning, Nigeria was found guilty of not implementing existing safety rules and failure to ensure that law and order are maintained in the stadium, invasion of the field of play, and throwing of objects. The World Football Governing Body also handed Nigeria a fine of over 60 million naira and one match behind closed doors. Still on football, tonight, Liverpool will be taking a 2-0 lead advantage to the Yellow Submarine, Villarreal of Spain, in the second leg semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. Villarreal will need to score 3 unreplied goals to be able to qualify for the finals. To tennis, Grand Slam legend Rafael Nadal has played down his title's expectations ahead of the Madrid Masters Week this week as he returns to competitive action for the first time in 6 weeks. Before his 6-week injury layoff, the Spanish veteran was a blistering run of form which included title wins in Acapulco and Melbourne, as well as capturing a record-breaking 21st Grand Slam title. With Sports Brief, Mariam George Jitbo, Nta News.
And with that, we conclude the news in English. Stay safe and be vigilant. Translation is next. Stay with us.
Tunu sala jibo kwa wei nwonana iwo abeda zaza isha ndaje zuma oniye wagobagnayi ala abi ani gbin atunbwa ai gabage ba bui benukoi jinsi nanu agmadanya sala sayaye Rosemary bila ngona le shiba webe na bedai wagenge nanu aza mbabe gbin aza atunbwa sa gogola dai nge agoma wobebe nu asiye woto zajibon wenku gna abi ani bedo nu abi an ko zai nge ba ye bubafu kwa sase ko cheko lo na abi nanu eyinye woyin ku gna asala da nge ba te ye ba zo amu ama ba tumu obo nu ba na bo u ba nanu azimi pia nge yeye nyaga momwaga bedo nshoko yeyi nanu aduaji ala agbadanya tu agmadanya tudo nu azaba nu azanu ko ba ngami afila balo nanu yi kinye nu nsela saye ntugana nanu mpuwa ho nu azanu ko ba ngaya afila bale a bibi we wa ebi nkoza hadiza Godwin Ibone wona le sheba wo be na bedai wa ngaya nanu ndurumi abanu mba fileyin ba ku bugba fun awu ntuko tunu ebi weyebo bedo no azimi zezei bayin la gwamnati baje kalayan ngai abmabajin aku alafiya zan ba wagaba tige amaba anyakun mai kakara amma ababa no azai mbanu yepe lolo sepa lafiya yan na baige mbaba wo agmada nje azaje anaye akwani jin yipei nanu ayitinye nkwadna wado nchedonu atnya dei mpata aipa abeda goga yabo chidima azo agomo wagan ige ko jin penu nu acheshi aiwu shi aza ba zanzalo gwamnati chedo gwamnati shoko zanzalo nu azaiwu na bai aza adako nu egbe ikun osunkun ya tiche no agan ige ko jin tuntunu mba jin lo ntna shintai tutun jesu mba jin lo ntna adnadan ayi gwamnati loge tiche no ko chobwa kwa ma abeda go ganjin etigana ba je ba wulo nje apoda bwada nkin mbata mi baji ajebet sayin abo babwa wole lainu saisu
Jama'a masu kallon sauraron mu assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka barkanmu da sallah Allah maimaita mana a takaice ga fasarar wasu daga cikin labaran yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. A yayin da ake ci gaba da gudanar da bukukuwa da shagulgulan karamar sallah bayan kammala azumin watan Ramadan a wani taron sarakunan gargajiya an buƙaci matasa da su guji tada fitina da faɗace-faɗace a lokacin da suke aiwatar da harkokin bukukuwan sallar bana. Wakiliyar mu Rosemary Bilal ta shaida mana cewa yau bi ga sallah lokaci ne da matasa ke tsakiyar bikin sallah da sa'anninsu maza da mata wanda suke buƙatar a jawo hankulansu su yi lafiya su ƙare lafiya ba tare da cutar da rayuwarsu ba. Sarkin Gwagwalda na daga cikin sarakunan da suka shawarci matasan da su yi koyi da darussan da suka koya cikin azumin watan Ramadan sannan su kasance masu da'a da bin dokokin Allah da na ƙasa. Lokacin sallah kamar yadda yake a ko'ina a kodayaushe lokaci ne na farin ciki da sada zumunci a tsakanin iyali 'yan uwa da abokan arziki domin ganin yadda bikin sallar bana ya kasance a wasu daga cikin sansanonin 'yan gudun hijirar Abuja. Wakilar mu Hadiza Godin Ibune ta kai ziyara sansanin 'yan gudun hijira na Durmi inda ta sami 'yan gudun hijirar cikin ƙoshin lafiya tare da farin cikin samun ƙaruwar haihuwa bayan bikin ƙaramar sallah. Kafafen watsa labaran kasar nan sun shiga sahun takwarorinsu na duniya wajen bikin ranar 'yancin 'yan jaridu ta duniya, ranar da aka ware ta musamman domin neman 'yancin bayyana ra'ayi da bin ƙa'idojin aikin jarida a aikace yadda ya kamata. Wakiliyar mu Chidinma Ansin Agomo ta haɗo mana rahoto cewa la'akari da mahimmancin aikin jarida ga rayuwar gaba ɗaya al'umma akwai buƙatar a sakarwa da aikin mara a yi shi yadda ya kamata yadda aka tsara shi tun fil azal ba tare da yi masa karan tsaye ba. Abin da ya sauka kenan. Allah ya karbi ibadunmu, barkanmu da sallah.
ịbatara na nke abalị a ka anyị gaa n'eru. Ọ bụ m Chisom Nwokafọ ka na nke abalị a akpọkuola ndị ntorobịa ka ha mee emume Idil Fitri nke afọ a n'ụzọ na-enweghị nsogbu na ọgbaghara. Rosemary Belang n'akụkọ a kwuru na nke a bụ ozi sitere n'aka ndị eze obodo gụnyere onye agụma nke ọchịchị ime obodo Gwagwalada Mohammed Magaji bụ onye dụrụ ha ọdụ ka ha jiri udo iji n'otu tinye n'ihu dịka ha na-eme ememme a, ebe ndị eze ndị ọzọ kpọkwukwara ndị okpukpe Islam ka ha mụta ihe site n'ịchụ àjà, nkwanye ùgwù na inye ihe onyinye bụ nke a kụziri ha n'oge Ramadan. Ọ bụ ihe obi ụtọ n'ogige ebe obibi nke ndị gbara ọsọ ndụ dị na Durumi dịka umesala nke afọ a butere ha ezi ihe onyinye. Hadiza Godwin ebulu onye ọrụ anyị rutere n'oge ahụ ma kwuo na otu ezinụlọ nwetara ihe onyinye nke nwa ọhụrụ, ebe ha kpọkwukwara ndị ọchị ka ha gbatara ha ọsọ enyemaka si inye ha ihe ndị ha chọrọ, dịka ahụtara na enweghị ndị bịara inye ha ihe onyinye dịka esi eme n'emume ọbụla. Ndị ọrụ mgbasa ozi nọ n'ala anyị bụ Naịjirịa sonyere ndị otu ha n'ụwa niile n'ụbọchị taa mee emume ncheta mgbasa ozi nnwere onwe nke afọ a, bụ nke ebumnobi ya bụ ịkwalite nkwupụta okwu na ụzọ onye mgbasa ozi kwesịrị isi arụ ọrụ ya. Chidinma Agụmo batara anya akọ na ọ bụ ihe dị ezi mkpa ka ndị mgbasa ozi na-arụ ọrụ ha dịka a na-eme ime ka ndị ọchị na-enye ngụkọ n'ọrụ ha, ebe ndị kwuru okwu kọwara na emume ụbọchị mgbasa ozi nnwere onwe a bụ ihe kwesịrị ekwesị. Igbo Bigbo, eji m n'aka na ụbọchị ezumike nke taa gara nke ọma. Imeela maka ịnọnyere anyị. Ndewo.
ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ̀nyìn láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún l'Àbújá. Ọláyínká Adéníjì ni oníròyìn yín. Àwọn ọ̀dọ́langba pátá ni wọ́n ti rọ̀ láti ṣọdún ìrọ̀rùn bó ti wù kó rí nínú ibikíbi tí ọdún ọ̀hún náà bá ti bá wọn. Aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Rosemary Bilal ṣàlàyé wípé ọ̀kan nínú àwọn ọba aláyé nílùú Àbújá, ìyẹn Àgúnmà àti ìletò Gwagwalada, ló pàrọwà yìí nígbà tó ń bá àwọn ọ̀dọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ níjọba ìbílẹ̀ ọ̀hún nígbà ayẹyẹ ọdún ìtúnu àwẹ̀. ìdùnnú ṣubú lu ayọ̀ ní gbọ̀ngàn àwọn ibi ogunléndé ènìyàn l'Àbújá lónìí. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí Hadiza Godwin Ebune aṣojúkọ̀rin wa ṣe sọ, ó ní lára àwọn ogunléndé ènìyàn yìí tó jẹ́ tọkọtaya ní Elédùà ta lọ́rẹ ọmọbìnrin làǹtìlanti èyí tó mú wọn ṣàjọyọ̀ ìkómọjáde ọmọ náà papọ̀ mọ́ ọdún yídì ti ìtúnu àwẹ̀ tó parí yìí. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ akọ̀ròyìn lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn ẹlẹgbẹ́ wọn jákèjádò orílẹ̀‐èdè àgbáyé láti jùmọ̀ sàmì ayẹyẹ ọdún òmìnira àwọn akọ̀ròyìn lágbàáyé. Aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Chidinma Agbomo jábọ̀ wípé àkórí ọ̀rọ̀ tọdún yìí dá ìdángájíá, òmìnira lórí ìròyìn kíkọ àti iṣẹ́ àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n oníròyìn. Torí ọ̀hún kò ní jù báyìí lọ, ìmúlò ní kọ́ńbó àgbọ̀n àṣàlẹ̀ lóní họ́wùhọ́wù. Èmi rẹ̀ lájọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yìí o, ẹjẹ́ àṣẹ kó dára ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan láòjì o, ká sùn láyọ̀.